For a few more days, and we welcome you to Down on the Farm Radio, brought to you by D&D Farm and Ranch on I-10 in Seguin and on the web at ddtexasoutfitters.com. Corn futures closed down Friday as the USDA's crop reports was negative in its favor. USDA surprised the market on Thursday by cutting the 2022 national average corn yield by 4 bushels per acre down to 177. While many felt the 177 number is closer to where it should be, given delayed planting and the potential for less fertilizer usage due to soaring cost, it is unusual for the USDA to make such a dramatic change this early in the game. The corn crop is not even half planted. However, due to great planting weather across the Midwest, planting numbers should be really interesting moving forward. Commodity News is brought to you by John Tuggle at Tuggle & Company, 800-288-4453.
PMI, Pipe, Steel, and Supplies, San Antonio, Hondo, High, Robstown, and Kerrville. Don't forget Laredo and Jourdanton. Pipe, structural steel, valves, fittings, culverts, purlins, fencing, rebar, and supplies. PMI, Pipe, Steel, and Supplies, 210-223-PIPE. Visit their website, pipemovers.com. Call 210-223-7473. PMI, Pipe, Steel, and Supplies, San Antonio, Hondo, High, Robstown, and now Kerrville, as well as Laredo and Jourdanton at pipemovers.com. That's PMI, Pipe, Steel, and Supplies.
On the line now with Sean Goswell at Gillespie Livestock in Fredericksburg. Sean, it's Sunday night. The phone ringing for sales on Tuesday and Wednesday yet?
JR, we'll probably get somewhere around that 3 to 4 on the sheep and goat end. Might catch a few more. See how they roll in tomorrow. And on the cattle end, kind of expecting somewhere what we had last week. Somewhere between that 11 and 13, 1400. So play it by ear and see how they roll in tomorrow and Tuesday. And looking for a good week in Fredericksburg.
All right, Sean. Well, I'll call you back and visit with you Monday evening to see how that Tuesday sheep and goat sale is shaping up there at Gillespie Livestock in Fredericksburg. Meanwhile, tell folks how to get a hold of y'all.
You can reach us at 830-997-4394.
MG Building Materials reminds you to start your next project today with an MG personal credit card. No interest if paid in full within 6 months. Apply for your card at any MG Building Materials store. Get all the information at mgbuildingmaterials.com. Remember, those stores are San Antonio, Corpus Christi, Kerrville, Pleasanton, and Uvalde. Call that Uvalde store at 2301 East Main Street at 830-278-4439.
We're on the line now with Ken Jordan of Jordan Cattle Auction, Mason, and San Saba. Ken, let's talk about the sale in Mason for Monday.
You bet, JR. We got a little over on Sunday evening, right at 1,400 some head, right at 300 cows on the yards, rest of them all calves and yearlings. We're kind of looking for that 1,700 to 1,800 heads, what we're looking at, shaping up. A lot of good calves and yearlings on available. Also several good cow deals that will palpate, group up, and start up and everything. So good run for tomorrow, maybe 1,700, 1,800, what we're looking for.
All right, and I understand you had a pretty big run on Saturday for that special.
You bet we did. And overall, we had right at 3,000 head after we culled everything. We started some groups off and everything. I think we loaded like 3,150 head, ended up right at 3,000. I thought overall the market had a softer tone throughout the sale on all classes of females. I thought the dry weather, the heat that we got coming up this next week, and also just overall economic conditions had a little bearing on overall the market. Buyers were on hand from New Mexico, Colorado, Missouri, Kansas, Oklahoma, Mississippi, Louisiana, and pretty well all across Texas, including 740 on the internet. I thought over getting the pair deal, the better, fleshier, young pairs, they sold basically from $1,500 up to $2,200. Young pairs carrying a little less flesh, maybe not quite the condition they needed, and the solid mouth pairs, they brought mostly from $900 up to $1,475. The better fleshier young bred cows, medium to long bred, they went from $1,175 up to $1,450. The solid mouth cows and younger bred cows carrying less flesh, they pretty well range from $750 up to $1,200. Get the heifer deal, the better medium to long bred heifers, they sold from $1,100 up to $1,750. They said we had a really, really good set of registered Angus heifers that brought right at $2,000 on them.
Ken Jordan, Jordan Cattle Auction, Mason and San Saba. Sale day Monday in Mason and Thursdays in San Saba. Tell folks how to get a hold of y'all, Ken.
You bet, JR. They can give us a call there. Go 325-372-5159. We are going to start for the next several weeks now with these bigger runs and the dry weather we got. We're going to start on Thursdays, just on a Thursday, sell at San Saba. We're going to start at 10 o'clock. Start selling our packer cows at that time 1 hour earlier from now on until we kind of get further notice regarding that. So that will be a little bit of a change. We got several cows already coming in, a lot of calves and yearlings. I look for a big run for Thursday also, JR.
All right, Ken. Well, I've been watching the radar, and I've been seeing those storms creep up on Mason, but you and I talked the other night. They just kind of play out right there.
That is correct. They're very, very close. We see them coming like about 30, 40 miles closer.
The Independent Cattlemen's Association of Texas is having their 48th annual convention and trade show June 22nd through the 24th in San Marcos. This year will feature keynote speaker Texas Ag Commissioner Sid Miller. For more information, visit icatexas.com or call 512-620-0162. On the line with Seth Crane of Union Commission Company in Hondo. Seth, how's the Monday cattle sale looking?
I'm going to have a pretty good one tomorrow, JR. 550 head here this evening. Probably got somewhere around 200 cows, a big cow run. I do have some F1 pairs, got a handful of them. They're really good. Got about 20 other pairs. There'll be some crossbred cows and calves. I'm going to try to pair some Bremer cows up in the morning. As far as palpate cows, probably going to palpate somewhere around 100, 125 head of cows, I would imagine, for tomorrow's sale. The calf and yearling run, a lot of light cattle again, but, there's a few bigger cattle scattered through there, so sure ought to be a good sale for tomorrow. We'll just see how many we catch in the morning. And JR, next week, I do know of about 30 Brangus pairs coming. Supposed to all be young cows. Be pretty nice. If anybody needs anything, feel free to reach us, 830-741-8061. Give me on my cell phone, 210-288-3960. And for updates and information, visit us on Facebook or HondoLivestock.com.
Wholesale Steel, family owned and operated since 1976. Has heavy-duty panels, the first and only panels on the market with a lifetime warranty against damage from your animals. Wholesale Steel, with 2 locations to serve you in San Antonio and Hearn. Financing available, and we wholesale to the public. Visit our website at wholesalesteelsa.com or call 210-624-2000 for Wholesale Steel. Time now for a report from Leo Casas. Leo, how are you today?
Doing good, JR. Well, we are busy getting our replacement heifers off of winter pasture. In spite of the dry weather, so far they're pregnancy testing at over 80%. So it looks like we're going to have about a load of the F1 Brayford Tiger Stripe heifers, about a load of the Brayford Chocolate heifers, and then a big load of the 3/4 Brahman heifers that are of various colors. But they're all cosmetically dehorned. All these cattle bred to low birth weight Angus bulls, 1 iron. We raised every single one of them. Dog gentle and the kind, if I do say so myself. Call me for pricing. I can be reached at 361-362-5863. Keep up with us on daily basis on Instagram, Casas Cattle _Rancher 3. Log on to my website for photos, videos, and information. CasasCattle.com. We're the bull people.
Farmers and homeowners, are you struggling with rodents such as pocket gophers and voles? Kaput Products is the solution. Kaput rodent baits are manufactured in America by Symmetrics Limited Corp., a family-owned company. Kaput offers a range of rodent control products to rid your farm and home of rats, mice, voles, gophers, moles, and more. Kaput Combo Baits are the only products of their kind in the U.S. that eliminate not only the rodent, but also its fleas that potentially carry disease. Kaput's latest EPA-approved bait, called Kaput Rodent and Tick Bait, kills the rodents and their black-legged ticks that may transmit Lyme disease. According to the CDC, Lyme disease infects approximately 600,000 Americans each year. Whatever your rodent problems, check out www.kaputproducts.com for more details or call 866-442-3467 and make your rodents and their fleas and ticks go kaput. Kaput, kaput.
We are on the line with Riley Rhodes of Live Oak Livestock in Three Rivers, Texas. Riley, I drove past your barn today about noon. I saw a few trailers in there unloading. Imagine you've had a few more since then.
Yes, sir. Got a pretty good run for tomorrow, JR. Probably end up with around 1,800, it looks like. Probably, 350, maybe 400 cows. Got one good, really nice set of stocker cows there. They're kind of 8-year-old cows, but good Brayford cows. Got real good calves on them. There's probably 40 or 50 pairs. And then about that many bred cows on them. And then there's another set of black cows that are thin. Got a little age to them. Got some pairs on them. And also some palpated cows. Several other bunches of palpated cows. There's some crossbreds, one little set of Brummers. So got some stocker cows mixed in tomorrow. The rest of them probably 1,300 to 1,500 calves and yearlings. Got 2 or 3 sets of wean calves there, some smaller groups, some blacks and some Brangus. A couple of good sets of Charolais calves. Got a nice set of Brangus calves there. So looks good. Quality looks good tomorrow. Like I said, we got some stocker cows, some pairs, and some palpated cows. So think we're all geared up. We'll see what happens. Looks like around 1,800.
Nice mix of everything there at Live Oak Livestock in Three Rivers. Riley, tell us how to get a hold of you.
Cell phone's 361-813-6650. The office 361-786-2553. Webpage liveoaklivestock.com.
Thanks for the visit, Riley. We'll talk to you late tomorrow night.
Thank you, JR.
Remember, neighbors, MG Building Materials has 5 locations. MG in San Antonio's at 2651 Southwest Military Drive. MG in Corpus, they're on Padre Island Drive, 7436 Padre Island Drive. MG Building Materials Uvalde, 2301 East Main. The store in beautiful downtown Kerrville on Memorial Drive, 2202 is the street number. And MG Building Materials in Pleasanton, 1734 West Oak Lawn. Now, I know you can't remember them all, so go to mgbuildingmaterials.com for details.
We're on the line with Gary Butler of Nixon Livestock Commission. Gary, sale day on Monday. What have y'all got caught so far? You sound pretty busy.
Pretty busy, JR. We got over 700 on the yards. I imagine tomorrow we're going to have around that 1,000 head, maybe a few more. Got about 140 cows. Most of them on the packer side. We got about 25 or 26 cows to palpate, but they won't do that till in the morning, so don't know how many really palpated cows I'll have. We got some pairs. We got some young little Beefmaster pairs. They're probably their first, second calves. They're a little on the thin side, but they sure gel, need to go back to the country. Other than that, we got another little set of pairs there coming in. I think there's 8 or 9 of them. They're mostly black cows with some good calves on them. But we should have about 1,000 tomorrow.
All right, Gary Butler, Nixon Livestock Commission. Tell folks how to get a hold of you, sir.
You can catch us here at Sale Barn, 830-582-1561. Or you can catch me on my mobile, 830-857-4330.
Appreciate it, sir. Let it rain.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Neighbor, this portion of Down on the Farm is brought to you by PMI, the Robstown location, 361-767-7473, pipemovers.com, pipe, steel, and fencing, the Robstown location.
We're on the line with Rodney Butler of Beeville Livestock Commission. Rodney, how was the sale Friday?
Market was pretty good. It was steady. It depends on the quality of your cattle, where the market is, but the good cattle are selling really, really good, and your in-betweeners are not so good, and cow market and bull market's pretty steady, sir.
All right, well, let's walk the pens.
All right, we had 497 head of cattle, no horses, and 11 sheep and goats. That old market was active. Your 200, 300-pound steers were $1.70 to $2.10. Heifers were $1.38 to $2.05. Your 300, 400-pound steers $1.59 to $1.80. Heifers $1.38 to $1.73. Your 400, 500-pound steers $1.55 to $1.73. Heifers $1.44 to $1.73. Your 500, 600-pound steers $1.50 to $1.70. Heifers $1.30 to $1.63. Your 600 to 700-pound steers $1.34 to $1.51. Heifers $1.22 to $1.36. And your 700 to 800-pound steers were $1.25 to $1.46. And heifers were $1.12 to $1.35. Packer cows were anywhere from 35 to 87 cents. Bulls brought from $70 to $1.09. Stocker cows, we didn't have too many young stocker cows, but the few we had brought anywhere from 64 cents to 96 cents, with some bred cows dollaring out around that 9.60. And the pairs we had Friday brought anywhere from 7.60 to 10.35, sir.
All right, very good. Rodney Butler at Beeville Livestock. Tell folks how to get a hold of y'all.
Yeah, you can reach us here at the sale barn at 361-358-1727. Call me on my mobile, 645-5002, and our website's BeevilleLivestock.com.
Shotgun look at the port grains. Milo, Corpus Christi, Dees plus 55, 1435. Yellow corn, July plus 90, 871. And wheat, July plus 120, 1402. That's all our time for today. We appreciate you joining us for Down on the Farm Radio. I'm J.R. Gully in for Larry Marble. Have a great day.